defined by Wikipedia.com as a substance used to enhance the appearance or odor of the human body. Cosmetics include skincare creams, lotions, powders, perfumes, lipsticks, fingernail and toenail polishes, eye and facial makeup, permanent waves, colored contact lenses, hair colors, hairsprays and gels, deodorants, baby products, bath oils, bubble baths, bath salts, butters, and many other types of products. Basically, everything that women spend way too much money on. Here's just an example of makeup. Just one of a couple of my makeup palettes that I have. So one of my makeup artists and friends said that she'd walk out of the house without a bra long before she'd walk out of the house without her fake eyelashes. Looking good is not anything new. It's been used by many people in history. I'm going to give you a brief history on makeup going from the Egyptians to today. So what's the point of makeup? The Egyptians' sole purpose was to look good. Everyone knows it's basically Cleopatra with her striking cat eye eyeliner. Egyptians took pride in the way they looked. Beauty and fashion were very important to them. The art of makeup was something that was highly skilled and widely practiced. Both men and women wore makeup. The most obvious and most significant part was the eyes. A website, MakeupSuccess.com, dedicated to everything makeup, explains the ancient Egyptian makeup tradition of outlining the eyes with pigment to create an almond or feline shape, and the importance placed upon this practice, however, transcends the Western concept of eye makeup. A staple of Egyptian makeup was galena, a gray lead ore that was mixed with an oil called kohl, spelled K-O-H-L. It was applied using a wooden stick or piece of glass, starting from the inner cord and smudging out to the outer cord. And I'm sure you know who this is. This is Cleopatra. She has very distinguished makeup. The obvious cat eye eyeliner. Although their makeup practices were not completely dedicated to being ornamental, they also used it for medicinal and spiritual practices as well. The Egyptians believed that an unadorned eye was vulnerable to the evil eye, and thus women, men, and children wore makeup. The evil eye was something that Egyptians and many other cultures believed that when someone gave you the evil eye, they meant that they were trying to cause injury or bad luck on you. The word palette, such as a makeup palette, derives from the ancient word for protect. Makeup from the Egyptians carried out into a new era in the time of the Roman Empire. Although the Romans didn't have as elaborate makeup as the Egyptians, they did have makeup nonetheless. According to Encyclopedia Britannica, Romans also used kohl. They used it to darken the eyebrows and the eyelashes and to outline their eyes. They also used a type of rouge to redden the cheeks. They used all kinds of different white powders to give a complexion a fair look. A pale face was considered admirable at that time. And as you can kind of see in this Roman woman here, she has a pale face and red cheeks along with red lips. Maybe it was the Romans who invented the idea of a pale face. This brings me to our next era of makeup, the Renaissance. In the 15th century, it was highly popular to wear white face makeup. During the Renaissance, women used a lead-based white powder to achieve this look. Elegance.com explains that many women suffered from muscle paralysis from the lead being stored in the body after multiple uses. Maybe that's where we got the idea for Botox. A white face was accompanied by red cheeks. This look was something that Queen Elizabeth I often wore. And again, she was really white with red cheeks and red lips. Sadly enough, Queen Elizabeth would have been looked at as a prostitute in the Victorian era. Queen Victoria was a woman of modesty and strong morals that gave her a dislike for makeup. During this period, makeup was seen as the devil's making, and it was something that was only worn by prostitutes and women with poor morale. Luckily now in present day, us women aren't being punished for wearing a little mascara. 20th century makeup is far more interesting than any other era because women usually have the freedom to choose to do their makeup however they like. And this freedom to choose the style really makes things interesting. Not to mention, the average spent every year in the U.S., according to Wikipedia, is $19 billion. One of the most outstanding and timeless makeup looks is that of the 50s. 50s style makeup consisted of a nude color eyeshadow with a bold black winged out eyeliner. Another obvious staple for the 50s were bright red lips. And you can see that in this picture with the red lips and winged eyeliner. On a side note, red lipstick is still the #1 selling color in makeup. Also, according to an article on Yahoo, lipstick is an economic indicator. When the economy is poor, women turn to lipstick. It's a small indulgence in 1452. Pushing further in time is a makeup brand which has changed makeup. Makeup Art Cosmetics, or better known as MAC, is one of the leaders in higher brand makeup. MAC was founded in Canada by two men, Frank Toscan, a makeup artist and photographer, and Frank Angelo, an owner of a salon. Together they decided to make a makeup line which would provide good quality for both the makeup artist and the photographer. MAC is now a very successful company. They even have a program called Viva Glam where they donate the wholesale price of the product to an AIDS fund. Here's just a picture of like more modern makeup. This comes from the Barbie collection from MAC. Makeup in the present day has also created plenty of jobs. These jobs consist of makeup artists, scientists who make the makeup, people who market the makeup, and people who sell the makeup. One can see these people at the International Makeup Artists Trade Show, or IMAX. I was privileged to be able to attend IMAX in 2009 in Pasadena, California. It's an event that takes place every year and in different countries. Upon walking in, you can see a never-ending hall of makeup vendors, a runway for half-naked models wearing full-body makeup. There are seminars where you can meet and greet with makeup artists, and one of the more popular booths is one for movie makeup. The day I went, they were showcasing Star Trek. As we have seen, makeup has something important in history, and it means something different for everyone. As we have seen with the Egyptians and the makeup clothing Victorian era, we have also seen how makeup has evolved over time. Women are no longer looked down for wearing makeup. Women can now enhance their natural beauty using makeup. Now you have some knowledge about where this makeup came from in history, and it's something to think about every time you get ready in the morning.
So, Kristen, what did you think?
I thought it was good. I thought the opener was really catchy. She also had a really clear thesis. I thought that the visuals coincided with her transitions really well. The only constructive thing I really have is I wouldn't use Wikipedia as much because it's not really that good of a source. And overall, it was good, well organized.
All right. Yeah, I thought it was pretty well organized. Sometimes the visuals were not quite keeping up with the material, but you eventually got there, and I thought that the images were large and clear, and they illustrated the point. It did seem like there ought to have been something commemorating the Victorian era, either the contrast of the lack of makeup and the modesty, or the contrasting image of the whore made up who's overdone, I suppose. That would have maybe helped a little bit, but that's a minor quibble. I thought that the topic was clearly identified. You had a good thesis statement. I especially appreciated the end of the speech where you had an excellent summary reminding us of what it was that we were supposed to get out of the speech, how you'd covered the material. I thought that worked really well. I kind of agree about the source citations, maybe a little bit less of the Wikipedia, but you had other information as well, and I liked your personal illustration talking about visiting the convention too. I thought that worked well. All right, thank you.